Once upon a time, in a small town called Greenville, there was a curious and adventurous boy named Tim. Tim was always getting into trouble, but not out of malice. His insatiable curiosity often led him into exciting and sometimes mischievous situations. One sunny afternoon, Tim was playing near the town square when he noticed a commotion. A group of police officers was gathering around an old abandoned building at the edge of town. Tim couldn't resist the temptation to investigate, so he stealthily sneaked closer, hiding behind bushes and trees to remain undetected. From his hiding spot, Tim saw Officer Johnson, a kind and approachable police officer, addressing the other officers. They seemed to be discussing a recent series of mysterious burglaries in the area. Curiosity piqued, Tim decided to eavesdrop on their conversation. Officer Johnson explained that valuable items had been stolen from various homes in the past few weeks, and they had not been able to catch the thieves yet. The stolen items included precious antiques, jewelry, and even a painting rumored to be worth a small fortune. Tim's eyes widened with excitement and concern. He felt an urge to help the police catch the burglars and recover the stolen items. He knew he had to be careful, but he couldn't just stand idly by while his town was in trouble. As night fell, Tim put on his dark hoodie, attempting to disguise himself like a little detective. With a small flashlight in hand, he made his way back to the abandoned building where the police had gathered earlier. Tim cautiously entered through a broken window and tiptoed inside. He was careful not to make any noise, listening for any signs of the burglars. Suddenly, he heard a faint shuffling sound coming from upstairs. Tim's heart raced, and he carefully climbed the creaky stairs to investigate further. At the top of the stairs, he saw a dim light coming from under a door. Tim approached the door with utmost caution, and as he slowly opened it, he couldn't believe what he saw: an entire room filled with stolen goods. The burglars were inside, dividing their ill-gotten gains. Panicking but determined, Tim took out his small toy police whistle and blew it as hard as he could, making a loud, shrill noise. The burglars were caught off guard, and they quickly tried to flee the scene. However, Officer Johnson and his team, who had been on stakeout nearby, heard the whistle and rushed to the rescue. Thanks to Tim's quick thinking and bravery, the police managed to catch the burglars red-handed. The stolen items were recovered and returned to their rightful owners. Officer Johnson commended Tim for his bravery, but also reminded him of the risks he had taken. Tim was grateful for the praise but vowed to be more careful in the future. From that day on, Tim became an honorary junior police officer in Greenville. He learned to work hand-in-hand with the police, using his curiosity and adventurous spirit for good, helping keep his town safe from harm. And so, Tim's reputation transformed from a mischievous boy to a local hero who was always ready to lend a hand to the police whenever they needed it.